Welcome back to Daggerford Ascension. I am Wanderer Jiren, your GM. Today I am joined by Idiot Cube playing Neros,
Hello.
Spaded Ace playing Pixie, and Cultist Kells who is playing a Dalwyn. That's the name. I know these things now. And it is episode 7. The beautiful art that you see on screen is made by Spaded Ace, except for a Dalwyn's portrait and our shiny dagger logo. I made the dagger logo, and Black Swan Draws made the portrait for a Dalwyn. Our music is provided by Media Charger with specific credits in our Twitch description and our end credits on YouTube. For social media, we have a Discord, and if you like Spaded Ace's art, you can get in touch with her through Twitter, I believe. That link is also down below and in our credits.
I'm working on a new sheet right now with new prices, so stay tuned.
We are live every Monday from 6:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. PST. Those may not end at that time, but that's when we start. All right. I made an intro card, guys. I did it. I read the thing.
Nice.
Alrighty.
That was very well done.
Brand new shit. We finally have our art. We're going to have a new intro and outro at the end of the YouTube video. It's great.
Oh, I think it looks like Bonk's portrait is lighting up instead of mine.
Yeah. I forgot to hide that.
Oh, no, we're both lighting up at the same time.
Yeah.
Looks like.
Yep, so now he should not be lighting up anymore. Yeah. That's just because of how I have this set up. That would be... the position that you're in would usually be his position based on the Discord, but
gotcha.
Either way, it's behind the scenes shit. Nobody cares. All right, tell us what happened last time, guys.
Oh God.
Well, we wrapped up our escapade on the airships, captured the infamous Captain Frankie Furter, had a little chat with her where Neros revealed that he had once been a infamous pirate captain himself and kind of tried to use that as leverage to get her to rescind her evil ways, but they both realized that it was too late for her. And we found out that Aldwyn, who has been named that the entire time and nobody can prove otherwise.
Shut up. I messed up.
I'm never going to get over that, you know.
I messed up. I'm sorry.
It's alright. It's just... Well, it's not really your fault alone, but anyway.
Ooh, drama.
No, we're good.
I know.
And then the Black Dragonborn, whose name I forget because I'm really bad with names.
Adrox, the baby.
Yeah, Adrox, thank you. Adrox kind of learned a lesson from my tale that anyone can redeem themselves if they really try at it. And he's gonna talk to some dragon in a desert who might help him with this wild magic thing so that he stops killing people when he casts spells.
Maybe. We'll see.
On accident, anyway. And what else?
He's just trying his best.
So we went back to the dock. We reconvened with the captain of the ship that I had taken control of, but she still wasn't in a condition to bring it back to Daggerford, so I continued to remain in charge of it on the way back. And then we met up with Dalonus Ashford, the guy who had sent us on this murdering mystery quest in the first place. He made us the offer to bring us on as adventurers on retainer. We'd get a monthly stipend plus, I think it was, a monthly stipend plus some amount for each quest we complete.
Mm-hmm.
And he gave us a mission to find an artifact, a carving of Daggerford's coat of arms, which had been left in a castle that was once owned by a lich. Some adventurers killed the lich, but the artifact is still in there, plus a bunch of zombies. And there may be other groups trying to get to it.
There might be. We'll see.
Lots of Zambos.
Yep, lots of zombies for Maerwynn to kill.
Also, he told us that now that we're an adventuring group, we need to come up with an adventuring group name.
That is correct. You will need to present your name choices. I know you guys were talking about it a couple of weeks ago, but we need to make a hard decision now, and since nobody else is here to say no, you three get the go-ahead.
Oh, good lord.
I kind of want to just go back to all the ones that we...
Yeah,
I'm just going to scroll through those real quick.
We can even roll a dice and random it. Roll a dice and random it if you don't want to be blamed for a bad name.
I like the Disasterinos.
Disasterinos.
I mean, we are.
I don't know. I think you guys have done pretty well, actually.
Yeah,
We're
given
social disaster.
Wow.
Maybe you are.
I don't know about you, but Neros has a 20 in charisma already at level 2, so...
No, I think it's an 18.
Is it? I thought it was
He's
20.
the
19.
only nice one.
19, but yeah, pretty close to 20.
Yeah, so you could very easily have a 20 at level 4.
And I have a charisma, I just don't use it.
Yeah, this is true.
So... I kind of like Draconic Misfortune, the thing that Kel suggested.
Where are these? Are these in general D&D or
general D&D?
Okay.
Got to scroll up a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, they're there.
Well, I liked Misadventurers.
I'm a fan of diversity quota personally. Y'all have one true hominid, and it's a half elf.
Yeah.
And she's never around.
Yeah.
Damn it, Maerwynn. Where'd you disappear to? The world may never know.
Yeah, the world might not ever know, for real.
Attack on Tiefling's not bad, but it's too much of a reference to some really sketchy shit, so...
I'm mad that mine doesn't work, even though I was not thinking of what you guys were when I said it.
Which one? The Misadventurers?
Yeah.
I do like it, but I don't think that anyone would realistically call themselves that.
Yeah, you gotta think of this from Pixie's perspective. Would you want to hire a party named the Misadventurers?
I don't know. Probably not.
Really.
But it's funny.
Yes, it is
Yeah.
good. It is good branding. It may not be good marketing though.
Well, we could actually discuss it in character as well.
Yeah, maybe that's a good idea.
Okay, so let's say we're walking out of the tavern.
So let me set this scene for you guys. You guys are walking out of this tavern. Y'all are like right here. And as you guys are walking out of the tavern, Ashford is actually going to stop Adrox and ask to have a chat with him. Do you guys want to wait for him or be there with him while that happens, or
I'm going to be there.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've become wildly protective of this poor kid.
Oh.
might as well stick around because Neros wants.
Listen, it's my mom instincts.
Yeah, that's fine.
Which works in character.
You have a lot of those.
What, mom instincts?
Yes, a lot of mom instincts.
Yeah, and it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, Ashford will look at Adrox as he's walking out and go, you know, I may be able to help you. I know you were planning to go and wander off into the wild searching for someone who you may or may not be able to find, but I may be able to get you in touch with some people that could help. If you're willing to go with me, of course. I need to go out of town anyway. you could tag along and I'll introduce you to them.
I'm watching him like a hawk.
Would you like to roll insight?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll some fucking insight.
Roll insight.
Yeah.
What'd you get? Oh.
18, baby.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
So what do I learn, lore master?
He's not lying. He seems to have taken a very vested interest in Adrox. It's very convenient that this man, who was a sailor, should know people who know about wild magic and how to tame it. It may be a little bit suspicious.
Yeah, I'm gonna come
seems-
in and I'm going to, like, land on Adrox's head, and it's like, thanks, but he's already got a way he's going.
I think I need to roll for
Well-
Adrox, personally. Let's see what Adrox thinks about this.
Yeah, Neros was about to give him a chance to speak.
Well, you can certainly chime in there and
Yeah.
voice that.
Yeah, I'll just step up like, well, what do you think about this Adrox? It's up to you, really.
Ari, go ahead and roll me a persuasion on against Adrox. Okay. You did very well, but he did better.
Oh, damn.
Charisma caster, sorry. I mean, I know that you wanted me to meet your friend, and I'd love to talk to him, but we don't even know where he is, right?
Oh, I know where to start at the very least.
Well, where's
It's
that?
Wanderer. That's... Oh god, what was the city I said last time?
Probably Waterdeep or Baldur's Gate. One of those two.
I think it was Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
Baldur's Gate.
Come on, Ari. It's the title of a brand new video game that's still in beta.
I have slips of the tongue. I'm ADHD. I cannot help.
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate. Yeah,
Wow.
Baldur's Gate.
I mean, okay,
He
but
frequents there. You'd probably find somebody who's seen him recently. If not...
I mean,
Oh shit, my words got lost.
yeah, but Ashford's right here. So I guess now's where you have to be like, do I care enough to actually stop him from doing this?
I care enough because I'm suspicious of
Your employer?
our pub buddy. Yeah.
Okay.
Neros doesn't care. Ashford seems pretty well connected, so it's not out of the blue that he might know somebody.
Okay.
I'm just eternally suspicious of everybody.
That's fair. I think that's...
Yeah.
I think
And he's
that's on
already
brand.
given me bad vibes.
Given
So what
what's
do I roll
happened.
here?
Uh,
Yeah.
Well, maybe you don't indicate to him that you have bad vibes while he's signing our paychecks.
No, of course not.
So if you still want to stop him, you would need to roll another persuasion or an intimidation or something to convince him to stop. Really, whatever you feel is appropriate.
Let me try another persuasion.
Okay.
Oof.
Okay.
Oh,
Let me roll his charisma save.
dirty 20. God
Yeah,
damn it.
Sorry.
Pretty good at those.
He's a sorcerer. I mean, what can I say? All right. I think I'll give him a chance, and maybe if your friend ever comes into town, or if you ever know for sure where he is, then you can talk to me. I mean,
You know what? I will go to wherever the people who kind of keep communications with the other cities are, and I'll use some of my gold to make sure they keep an ear out for him. How about that?
yeah, okay. I don't have anything that I can give you to get in touch. Dalonus, is there a way that I can get back in touch with them if I go with you?
Don't have any stones of far speech?
I believe you mean a sending stone.
Yeah, that's a adventure stone thing, so specifically.
Yes.
Times have changed.
You know, it is a good idea for you all to have a party line if I'm going to be having you on retainer. Yes, you know what? The next time you come back into town, I'll have a set of sending stones, a party line, if you will. And they'll be all for you, so that you can keep in contact with me. And Adrox, I'll even do you the service of getting you one as well, so you can keep in touch with them.
Very good.
Seems.
Now, Adrox, this city seems a little funny at times, from what I've seen, though most of it was from the inside of a shop. So, keep your ears to the ground.
All right.
And
Yeah, I'll do that.
good. Now, I will keep my ears to the other cities.
Take care.
You too,
I'm
Adrox.
really appreciative for everything you guys have done for me.
No problem.
And
Happy to help someone in need.
And with that, Ashford will kind of motion towards the door with Adrox, and he will lead him down the street. And they are heading off towards where your house is, Neros. Like it's to the it's where most of the houses are. It's over here. Don't know if y'all can see that, but so towards I believe it's the east side of the city.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So just in that direction. All right. With that, you guys need to go to the mercenary or the guild hall. Sorry, the mercenary tower. My bad. In order to become registered as a group, and now you can have at it with fighting about names.
Yeah. All right. So Neros is stepping out of the tavern with everyone else's in tone, and he claps his hands together and is like, okay, so our name, it has to be memorable, it has to be either inspiring or intimidating, and it has to mean something specifically to us. So what do you guys think?
A bunch of idiots and their useful dragon.
Well, I would counter that with a charming tiefling and his hapless companions.
Mathcos is gonna chime in with, how about the murder hobos?
No, there are probably
I'm
like 12 groups
too
with,
wealthy for that.
No.
and there are probably like 12 groups that jokingly name themselves that already.
And Bonk is just gonna walk away. If he hasn't already.
Okay.
I can't remember if he has. I'm making sure. If
Probably
he's still with
gone
you
back to
guys,
his shop.
he just walks away. Doesn't say anything.
Okay. Bonk
Well,
abstains.
I guess the naming is unfortunately up to us.
And what do you think, Alduin? Forgot your name for a second. I remembered it started with an A.
10 out of 10 reference. 10 out of 10 flub.
Goddamn good.
Well played, Cube. Take an inspiration, sir.
I'll take it, but that wasn't on purpose at all.
That
doesn't matter.
Take an inspiration, sir.
Okay,
Don't look a gift DM in the mouth.
I certainly won't.
Oh, Jesus.
Some bits of eye fall out of Pixie's mouth as she burps.
Oh, I'm drinking kombucha!
Anyway, sorry, Kels.
Liquor Ichor.
Liquor Ichor?
Liquor Ichor.
Okay.
ICHOR?
Yes.
Interesting. I like that.
Strange.
Yeah, but it's unique. It's
But
fun
the
to say.
liquor part?
We're all
How many of
adults
us
here, we can
actually,
drink.
like, drink enough for that?
I do drink a lot of rum. Ooh. Rum chums. Huh?
I think that might give away too bit much of the pirate thing.
Not just pirates drink rum. That's a stereotype.
Mathcos is gonna look at you confused and go, "Pirates? Huh?"
Well, I
Oh.
know that, but how much of the general populace knows that?
Well, hopefully they'll just like how the name rhymes and think it's just a cute gag. But yeah,
Yes, because we're a cute gag, not an adventuring party.
okay. Well, do you have any other ideas?
She's just sitting on his, like, shoulder, like,
Mm-hmm.
tapping her little foot.
So since Zach isn't here to defend his choices, let me share some of his better picks. The Fussrow Dorks, the Never Evereens.
I like that one,
that's
actually.
That's actually it.
That
The
one's
other-
actually fantastic.
The other one I'm not willing to say.
You know what? I'm
Yeah, I know.
gonna say that one in his place since he's not here to defend it.
The Never Evereens.
Yeah, the Never Evereens.
Okay. Never Evereens.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's rolls off the tongue pretty well. What do you think, Dalwyn?
Almost forgot it again, didn't you?
Shut up.
It could work. Yeah.
Is that a
I'm
consensus?
not
out here?
against it.
Is that?
I'm
is
not
that
against it, but I'm not completely for it.
Okay.
Well, that's how compromise works.
Y'all are now entering the courtyard where the mercenary tower is, so you are going to need to make a decision pretty quick here.
Okay. Final objections to Never Evereens? Anybody?
Hold on, I think I've got another one coming up, and it's based off of the diversity thing. What was the original one called? The Diversity Club?
Quota.
Diversity quota.
Quota. What about the diversity quota? How many of us are humans here? None.
Well, it's kind of cute, I guess, but Neros is trying to humor Pixie, but he's clearly not into it.
Despite being the one who actually suggested.
No, yeah, that was kind of an out of character joke for me, but
Okay.
yeah,
The
I don't.
sharpened tails?
Hmm.
Pretty sure most of us have tails here.
That's true.
Actually, how many of us do? I know Bonk has a tail,
I
Neros has a
believe.
tail.
I don't believe
Mathcos has a
Adalwyn.
tail.
I don't believe Adalwyn or Maerwynn has a tail.
But that's still only 2 out of the entire group.
I'm still up for the Phantom Crusaders.
God.
Okay, so I guess we're standing outside the building
Yep.
as we continue to deliberate over this.
Yep. Some various adventurers are walking past you guys as they see you kind of quietly arguing amongst yourselves about this. Just kind
They're
of like awkward
probably like
glances,
just
like,
shaking their heads and
I guess
smile and
they're-
reminiscing.
Like-
I guess they must
like,
be new. You remember when we had that fight?
Aw, yeah, that's so cute. This is so cute. What the fuck?
Good times.
We're bonding,
Neros will-
guys.
Neros will glance at them like, "Hey,
Finally.
let us have our fun, all right?"
No,
Oh,
but
they're
right.
letting us
Sorry,
have
man.
fun.
We know how it is. We get it. We did this too.
Okay, so
Make sure you don't regret your pick. No, one
Yeah,
off.
we're working on it.
So by my understanding, the 3 that are on the table right now are the Never Evereens, the Never Evereens, the Phantom Crusaders, and the Diversity Quota.
What, you didn't
So-
like sharpened tails?
Okay, and Sharpened Tails too.
Okay.
So let's. How about we put it to a vote between those 4?
Oh boy.
Let's leave it all to a 1d4.
Hey,
Sure.
you guys,
Yeah,
you,
you
guys,
guys
Anybody
can-
got a
you guys want to roll for
Yeah,
it?
Anybody got
Or
a
you could-
coin to
Okay.
flip?
Well, you have 4 choices, so a D4 is more prudent. I'm actually
You
going to
know,
put this on
I
a
mean,
D8.
that's what she's gonna suggest, though. You know.
A d8.
Yeah, I'm going to put this on a D8, so everything gets two attempts. So list me off the 4 again.
The Never-Evereens.
Okay, that'll be 1 and 5.
Phantom Crusaders.
Okay.
I'm only
2 and
worried
6.
about that one because that's a copyrighted kind of.
Is it?
Well, it's not quite. There are 2 JoJo seasons called Stardust Crusaders and Phantom Blood. So it's not quite like the reference will be obvious, but it's not a direct copy.
Is that a copyright in some other way that you're aware of, Ari?
I don't know how the words Phantom and Crusaders could be copyrighted on their
I
own.
Because
don't
I
really
was
see-
thinking of Persona 5. That's my bad.
Maybe like trademarked, but I don't see how anybody could
The
get
only
mad at
Phantom
you.
Crusaders I see is from an AU.
Wait, is it
AU of JoJo. So we're good.
What's up?
That's right. It's
Kels?
like what Phantom Thieves or whatever,
Okay.
and fucking.
Okay, wait. I was confused for a moment. I was thinking, like, is Phantom Crusaders
No, it's
something? No, I was thinking Diamond Crusaders.
The only
Yeah.
reason I'd argue against Phantom Crusaders, because what about us
Crusaders.
is Phantom-like?
Okay.
just a cool name, but yeah.
Okay, so Never-Evereens, Phantom, what's the third one?
Diversity quota.
Diversity quota and sharpened tails.
Yeah.
And I rolled a 2. So that is Phantom.
Ugh. God, that is like my least favorite one.
Well, that's what the roll is.
Well-
Do y'all respect the roll?
Well, hang on. I thought you were just rolling for like everyone else's votes except ours.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
I actually did want us to vote on this.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Mathcos votes for number 2, which is Phantom.
Alright, now it's Bonk, and then Maerwynn.
Bonk's not here to vote.
Oh.
yeah,
True.
he wandered off.
Nor's Maryland.
Right.
So it's just you 3.
Okay, Neros votes for Never-Evereens.
Okay.
I'm stuck between Never-Evereens and Sharpened Tails. She's thinking hard about this decision.
It's an important
She's
decision.
thinking of the reputation. Okay, now I'm gonna flip a coin or roll it. Well, D4, and if it's even, it's Never-Evereen, and if it's odd, it's Sharpened Tails.
Okay.
All right, Sharpened Tails.
Okay. Is this the Civ 5 thing where everybody votes for themselves to be the next world leader and nobody wins? Except for the guy who's already the world leader.
I didn't vote for mine. Mine was diversity quota. It hasn't gotten any votes yet.
Alright. What's your vote for, Cube?
No, I voted for Never-Evereens.
Oh, okay.
I think now Kels has to.
So, Kels, you can either tie break or you can stall it out.
I'm kind of liking
Look,
the fact that we're having to argue over this shit.
Right.
Not gonna lie.
I do too. It's good. It's good party building.
Yeah, I was hoping it would be a fun interaction.
So was
Also
I.
a bit of eyeball.
I'll just go ahead and go for the tie break. Because I don't want to sit here all night trying to decide on a name.
Mhm. So what's your
Yes.
vote?
Right now, it's a
3
3-way tie between Never-Evereens, Phantom Crusaders, and Sharpened Tails.
Each have 1 vote.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, you can see this is a hard fucking decision.
I know which one I would pick.
Go
I'm
with
just
your
stick with Phantom.
heart.
You gonna say
Phantom.
Phantom? Okay.
Okay, there we
Alright.
have it.
Sadness.
After a long, bloody, horrible battle in which all of you tore each other limb from limb and stabbed each other until you were all dead,
The
Adalwyn
fight raged on for a
stands.
century.
Many lives were lost, but eventually the champion stood, the rest saw the better. The Phantom Crusaders in a bloodstained sweater.
Nice.
Alright. Yeah. So that's what y'all begrudgingly or not agree to.
Oh, I begrudgingly, but there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, I would have picked
Neros is-
Never-Evereens personally because it kind of builds intrigue and it's a unique name.
Yeah, Yeah, see, you get it.
That's just me, but
Well,
I didn't want to say anything because I'm the GM.
I mean, you could have voted for Never Evereens instead of Sharpened Tail, but
I flipped a coin, okay?
Yep, she did it fairly.
I did it fairly. I flipped a coin.
this is how Trump won, you know.
Hey, no. We ain't making
We're
those
not
jokes
bringing
here,
politics
Bob.
into this.
Sorry.
I'm
sorry.
fine. I'm fine with
It's okay.
factual political statements. Let's not have opinions because that does lead to problems.
Yeah, all right.
Let's not have opinions.
I
love
Anyway.
that.
You know what I mean.
Phantom
Divisive
Crusaders.
opinions.
Yeah.
All right.
We are now in Forevermore, the Phantom Crusaders.
Mercenary Hall's right there. Mathcos will kind of open the door and lead y'all in because he lives here.
Right. Oh yeah,
And,
I forgot about that.
Yep, because they have lodging for adventurers who live in the town and don't want to spend the money to buy a house because houses are expensive. So Mathcos
This
will.
is America.
This is Daggerford. Mathcos
almost do
will
that.
walk up to the desk where there's a couple of attendants who kind of work for the mercenary hall and post jobs and kind of dole out payments for jobs that are completed with proof. And he'll lean up against the counter, and one of the people attending will look up and go, Mathcos, what do you need this time? Late on your rent? No. We're forming an adventuring party. We need to fill out the paperwork. He'll go, okay. You sure you want him in your party? He'll say, pointing at Mathcos.
He's useful.
Okay.
He has his
Sometimes.
uses every now
One
and
track
then.
mind, He's just whatever. I'm just
Oh,
making a
I
joke.
know, unfortunately.
That
All
can
right.
be useful
And
when you
he-
point that track in the right direction.
And as you guys are having this short interaction, he's kind of opening up a drawer and he'll pull out this huge packet of paper and slam this gigantic thing of paper in front of you guys.
Excellent.
Fill all that out. Make sure you have a name for your party and all that. Are you just a party in and of yourselves, or are you on retainer for someone?
We're actually
it's all in
working
the
for-
packet. It's all in the packet. Fill it
Yeah.
out.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I guess the Neros will start filling stuff out.
Okay.
'Cause
That will take you about 50 minutes or so to fill out this
I'm
entire
watching
packet.
him every step of the way to
5-0.
make sure he does
Yep,
everything
5-0.
perfect.
Okay.
Yep, it's a real big packet. There's lots of weird information that you have to kind of think about. You guys eventually figured out, addresses for those of you who have them. You just kind of fudge other people's who aren't willing to say or don't have one.
Or
I
aren't there
was
to
almost
tell me.
sold as a slave, so I don't think I have one.
Yeah.
Addresses wherever the road takes us.
And
I bet they get a
you
lot
list
like
down
that.
list down your party name, names of all the members.
Yep.
And you go to hand back the packet of pages, and he will look at you and go, "Y'all have valid adventuring cards, right?"
What the fuck is an
Do we?
adventuring card?
Take that as a no. Anybody else? A Dalwyn has one. It's listed under a Dalwyn, not Syve. Mathcos has one. Neros has one. Bonk's not here. Maerwynn's not here. But they do both have one. So it is just you, Pixie.
Oh, great.
All right, come with me, and he'll kind of open up the counter, walk out, lead you to a small adjoining room, and there's a mirror in the room, and there is a magical device that, for all intents and purposes, looks kind of like a printer.
Okay.
He'll say,
I am
Okay.
confused but following.
"Put
'Cause
your
what the fuck else am I supposed to do?
Put your is that a paw, hand, whatever you want? Your claw,
Claws.
yeah. Put that on the mirror. Right hand first. Okay, now your left claw.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now stand still. Turn to the left. Turn
What
to
is
the right.
all of this?
Oh, we're getting your information so that we can track you down if you ever break any of the adventuring rules, or if we need to find you for some reason, for collecting your monthly taxes for being in the guild.
I just don't understand this new way that you people do with adventurers.
Old one, huh? Yeah, it's all working out much better now. The guild's much better funded than it used to be when we didn't have these procedures. It's a lot of bureaucracy, but it works well. All right, and
I've
so
considered adding more
as you're talking about this, a magical process is taking place in this printer-like thing, and when he's done getting all of your information in like a picture, a little like pre-laminated, basically an ID card, kind of materializes, and it's got like a holographic image where if you look at it from any angle, it kind of is your head like turned, like as if it's like a 3D image, but it's like in the car, like one of those old holographic cards from like the 90s.
I love those things again.
You all have one of these already, so
yeah.
I don't know that I've put those in your inventories, but you all have them. And he will then hand you a ring that has your name on it and lists you as a member of the Mercenary Guild. So you can get that information on what that is from any of the other characters who have it and are a member of the Mercenary Guild. It gives you, I think it's like 10% off at the hospital or something.
Nice.
Yep. So you've got that now. It's too big for your hand.
Yep.
So you're gonna need to find like a chain or something to put it on.
I'll put it on my tail, I guess, if I can get it past the stinger.
Well, I'm already holding on to your
Like
money,
all
so I
my
can hold
shit.
it too. If you want.
All right. Your name is really Pixie?
Well, it's the best I got for now.
All right. He hands you back your ID card. Or hands it to you for the first time, rather. All right, you're all set to go. Thanks for stopping by. All the jobs are on that board right there, and he'll point to a billboard that's sitting by the door. Since you're on, it looks like you guys are on retainer. Since you are, you'll get jobs from your patron. They don't need to be posted on that board. Those are private affairs. He'll pay you for them. We have nothing to do with that. Go to your employer.
Okay.
All right. Have a great day. See you, Mathcos. And with that, Mathcos is actually gonna say goodbye to all of you and head up to his room. And he will tell you that that he will meet you guys at the gates in the morning to head out.
Sounds good.
All right. You guys are now free to do whatever you want.
Somebody take me to the judge house or whatever.
The courthouse?
Yes, that place.
Okay. So on the map, it's that yellow building that Dalonus is standing right next to. What's that, Cube?
Boop.
Okay. I just thought we'd need... Or we're just getting the paper for the court date, right?
Yeah,
Never mind.
much. Yeah, you're just getting assigned a court date, essentially. All right. So y'all do that?
Yeah.
Okay. You walk in.
I have a lovely conversation with the...
I kind of want to hear this conversation, if I'm being honest. So you walk in.
You didn't ask.
So you walk into the courthouse, and there is an attendant sitting behind the desk, filing some paperwork, and they see you as you walk in. They kind of look up and look back down to their paperwork and go, "I'll be with you in a minute."
How long is that minute gonna be?
Oh, I'm almost done. And she'll finish filing up her paperwork as quickly as she can, and then she'll kind of fold her hands patiently on the desk and kind of anxiously look up and go, I'm ready for you now.
All right, sweet. So, I need to get a court date because of my illegal selling as a non-sapient being, despite, as you can see just from looking at me, being fully sapient.
And she is staring at you in wide-eyed, abject horror. So you'd like to file a suit against someone, then?
Well, for one, I need to do I would like one that proves that I am in fact sapient, so that the
I see.
wretched dragonborn that purchased me can no longer claim me as his. That would be a very good
You're
start.
filing suit against this dragonborn for purchasing you.
I am merely trying to get a documented proof that I am not a purchasable thing.
Right, yes. Slavery is a very big deal here. Clearly you are sapient. It shouldn't be too difficult to get that proven in court. Do you have counsel already?
Can you explain that to me out of character?
Do you have a lawyer?
Neros steps forward. I'll be representing her.
I see. Are you... I don't recognize you. Are you a registered lawyer, sir?
Nope. But I've been personally
Okay.
witnessed her situation, and I think I'd do a good job defending her.
He's a
Feel like
party
you'd be
member.
better as a witness, but that's fine. That's
Okay, well,
the law allows for
We-
such things. So, all right. And what's your name,
Oh, no.
sir?
Neros Uplift.
All right, Neros Uplift, Tiefling. All right. Okay. And who are you bringing the suit against, ma'am?
You know what? If I have to bring a suit against anybody, it might have to be a bit also for the man who sold me in the first place. Because he did so
Yes.
despite my constant attempts to communicate to him that I was not sellable. I
I
also
see.
have perfect memory of how much he originally was selling me for.
Okay, well that's for lawyers to hash out. I don't need to know about that. I just need to know who needs to be served paperwork.
Name of the guy?
You do, do you know? Roll me a history check with advantage, please.
Thank you. I can
I know
also
his name.
remember the name of the shop, right?
Probably.
At the very least, you know that it is the magic shop in town, and you'll be able to get that information that way. But go ahead and
I
see if
rolled
you
a
know his name.
17.
Yeah, you know his name. Let me
is it?
find his name, because I forgot. I thought I had it here in... I thought I had it in Roll20, but I don't, so I need to find it real quick.
Press F in the chat,
Characters, NPCs, shopkeepers. Hamish Festimalicy, who was the
Yeah, she says
proprietor
that.
of Festimalicy's Magical Maladies.
Yeah, she says that.
You mean the magic shop that's right outside the door and around the corner?
That's correct.
Oh my. Well, oh my. That's a big deal. Are you sure that your friend is up to the task of representing you? He's a very wealthy man. He's very influential.
Me?
Okay, well,
Where
maybe...
I come from, I'm the Shah of an entire city.
Well, I'm not, so I think maybe we could use some help with this. I didn't realize we were up against such a wealthy... I honestly thought this was just going to be us bringing the case against Bonk alone, and that it would be a snap, but...
Now, unfortunately, Bonk has made himself useful to our party a few times.
Technically,
he's been here,
Bonk didn't actually do anything wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying is he's actually proven
Well-
himself useful, so...
But he did choose to keep you in the cage after you proved that you were sapient. I
So
still
he's a
take umbrage
jerk.
with that. Well, alright. But you're right, the selling is the bigger crime here. So yes,
Alright.
we would like to hire some representation.
Okay. Yes, do you need a lawman assigned to you, or do you have someone in mind?
We'll need someone assigned to us,
Okay.
because
Yeah.
Where can I contact you?
I can be reached at
List your address.
Yes.
Okay. All right. She'll write that down and she'll go. Okay. We'll have some papers sent to your house when we have decided on a representative for you and when the court date is decided. And in the meantime, you can get in touch with that individual and give them whatever resources you need in order to build a case. I'm very sorry for what happened to you, ma'am. I truly am.
Well, if it's the only magic shop in town, I don't intend to run him out.
Well,
But he does need to recompensate me greatly for the grievances.
oh, I see. Okay. So this you're just seeking recompense for damages done. Okay.
Yes, and be lucky, that's all I want.
Of course. You have a good day. I'll take care of all this, and I will send the paperwork to Mr. Uplift's house. Take care.
Great.
And she will get to work. She is filing that paperwork as fast as she can.
She's a busybody. She's cute.
She's real nervous.
Poor girl. I'm not mad at her. She doesn't have to be scared of me. I'm not mad at her.
She probably deals with this kind of thing all the time, every day.
Maybe not to this extent. She seemed very shocked with my case.
I mean, it's not every day that a sapient creature is sold into slavery in Daggerford, so... Alrighty.
As they're walking out, Neros says, well, that makes things complicated because I was actually hoping to buy some magic items from that very shop.
Oh no, I still need to buy a weapon or two, so... By all means, let us
do we want
see the man.
So do we want to issue him these court orders before or after we buy a bunch of stuff from him?
You don't have the court orders. You don't have the court orders. She's going to send those to your house.
Oh, okay.
So they might magically
so we can just
appear when you guys
conveniently
get
not
back
bring
from
it up.
your...
Yeah. And we'll just not bring it up for now.
might result in higher prices or being removed from the store entirely. Who knows?
I think we're just going to not bring it up right now.
I'd say that's a wise decision. So the magic shop is that light blue building at the north end of this...
This one?
Yep, that one.
Okay.
And there's a map for that.
Give me the map!
Let me make sure that
But
map
first
is
you should
good
see
to
what
use.
Adalwyn is up to, probably.
Yes. So Adalwyn, as you all are leaving this place, what are you up to? Hello?
Hello?
Is there a scientist nearby?
Is there a what?
Okay, first of all, is there science anywhere? Like, science, anything related?
Yes.
In Daggerford.
Yes. If you are looking to look into the scientific properties of the weave and magical related things, there is a group of witches that studies that quite intensely somewhere in the city. I'll figure that out later. And if you're looking for natural sciences, you can find that too. And Neros will be able to tell you where that is. So are you splitting off from the party to go and do that then? Hello?
Babe.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you
Hello.
going off on your own for this?
Are
or
you
gonna...
splitting off from the party to go and look into the goo, or?
Said yeah.
I didn't hear you. Okay.
I say let's let Adalwyn have a turn.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're gonna say Neros directs you to. Let's go with this building right here. You see it?
Yeah.
You know what? I should probably change the map. Oh. Let me change the map here. To the map view. Okay. Yeah, so this building right here. This is the the House of Natural Sciences. And if you walk in here, you may be able to find someone who is good at chemistry and can figure out what that goo is for you.
Okay. So
as you walk in, there's a bunch of scientists running around all over the place. It's a pretty small one-story building, but it's very wide. There's lots of rooms, and there's not really like a counter like in the other places for like an attendant, but there's lots of people milling about. You could probably just ask somebody what's going on.
who's the person's closest to me?
There is a small dwarvish woman walking by.
Excuse me.
Yes. Hello? What can I do for you?
I was wondering if it was possible if you could possibly reverse engineer this this small tub of black liquid.
Are you from Kenrick's lot?
Kenrick?
Never mind. Do you know what it is?
It's a type of brew that, let's say, makes you look like a zombie.
Okay, hold on. I need to stop you right there. If you're asking us to do any kind of research on this, I'm going to need to know as much as you know, or else I can't handle that safely. So if you're holding back something, and it seems like you are, I'm going to need you to be upfront with me right now.
Okay, so this substance is highly unstable, which is why it's in a small glass container. And
So it needs a special kind of container.
Yes, this container that it's in.
So just any kind of glass. The answer is no. The answer is no.
Okay, yeah, no.
So it needs to be this glass specifically. Okay, thank you. That's important. She's jotting all this down on her notepad that she has in hand.
If exposed, there's no cure to this yet, so make sure you don't touch it.
I'm sorry, is this toxic? Is it a poison?
Extremely.
Oh, thank you. She's writing this down. Okay, it's black. It's looks somewhat viscous. All right, and so you want to know how to be able to make this? Is that what you want?
Yes.
Okay. Where can I get a hold of you?
Can I show her like my Adventurers Guild card?
Yeah, you can do that. You can also give her your rune number at the River Wall Inn, I believe, because you have that paid off for like a month.
I'll give her both.
Okay. Should be like, oh, out of towner. Not trying to assassinate anyone, are you? I'm joking. Kids these days. Anyway. All right. I'm not sure how much this is going to cost. I guess it depends on what kind of damage it does to the lab as we're testing it. I'll send you a bill when we figure out how to make it, along with the recipe. How much of this can I have?
For starters, let's use half.
Okay. So how are you planning to separate that out? Because it's a special kind of glass.
Huh.
I actually
Okay,
should
you
have
know
thought about
what?
this.
Okay, you know what? I'll let you borrow the container.
Okay.
Just make sure not to use it all.
Okay. Is there a specific amount that you want left over, or just some?
If
We'll try
possible.
to be sparing.
Yeah. That
All right.
works.
All right. We'll be quite careful not to use, let's say, more than 3/4 of it.
Thank you.
No problem. Do you know what it's called, or that might help? Maybe someone else knows already.
This liquid does not have a name, as far as I know.
All right. So it's poison, turns people into zombies, is that right?
Makes you look like a zombie.
Okay. Wonderful. Can't wait to deal with it. You have a good day, Miss...
Adelwyn.
Nice to meet you. I'm Kanara, and I'll be in touch. And she will take the glass case very gingerly and walk into a room, and you are now alone.
Sweet. That was easy. I'm a leave.
Okay, where are you going?
Anywhere, I guess.
Are you going home? Are you going shopping? What's the plan?
Let's just go home.
Okay, so you head off to the Riverwall Inn and you retire for now. We can check back in later and see if you want to do anything specific. So, at the magic shop, you all wave goodbye to Adalwyn as she heads off. And you all already know that you're going to be meeting up in the morning.
Yep.
So you're not worried about that. Okay. And you guys walk into this magic shop. Pardon the lack of actual magical items floating around, but here you go. Here's the place. So here's the shop floor, and Pixie, this looks very familiar to you. You spent
I'm not enjoying being
you
in
spent
here. The only thing
several
I like
months
is the
sitting in this
mosaic
building.
floor.
You spent several months sitting in this building. There's a few statues that you recognize. Otherwise, there's a bunch of racks and various shelving with a bunch of standard magical items that I'm not going to bother describing or explaining unless you want to look for something specific. And off in this corner up here,
They've got gizmos and gadgets galore.
Yep, exactly. There is a small table with a very tiny man sitting at it. Let me remind myself what this guy is like.
And maybe bring some
Oh yeah, as you walk in, there's a magical mouth on the wall that says, "Incoming!"
Where are our tokens?
Your tokens? I thought I had them on here.
Yeah,
Let me
don't see them.
I thought I
I
had
don't
them
even
on here.
see the dude's token.
Oh, the dude doesn't have a token. Don't worry about that.
Still hate that voice.
Oh, yeah. So, you've heard this
I guess-
voice many times. Okay,
It
so it's
haunts
just
me in my
two of you.
dreams.
Yeah, 1 second. Tokens.
I'll quietly tilt my head towards Pixie on my shoulder and say, "You sure you want to be in here? I can look
Well,
around for
I don't
anything
know
that might
any other fucking place to get weapons in my size.
be..." Okay.
And at the
Oh, I can-
commotion of people walking in, this very tiny man who is wearing, you know the shopkeeper from Aladdin,
Oh my
the
god,
really
is he
tiny
a
dude
gnome?
with the turban. I can't remember if I even gave him a raise, but he looks like
He
that
should
guy.
be a gnome. Fuck gnomes. I'm just kidding.
No, makes sense.
Yeah, sure, he's a gnome. He'll walk up to you and go, "Well, hello there. What can I do for you? You! What are you doing here?
Hamish.
What is this
I came here
monster
to fucking
doing in my shop?
I came
She's
here to
with me.
fucking shop.
You are a dragon. Get out."
I don't think she's gonna cause you any harm, sir.
What?
Hey, you already got your 10 gold.
Promise you won't break anything?
I won't break anything. I have no interest in breaking anything in this godforsaken store.
Fine then, what are you here for? What do you want?
I need a knife. Or a
I don't
frying pan.
sell-
Something that can hit.
I don't sell common cooking utensils. Go to the market. This is an
my
establishment for
size?
high-end magical equipment.
Well, what kind of magical weapons do you have that would be
all
suitable for
kinds
her
of
to wield?
magical for her. Not much, I'm afraid. She's a bit small. Now, I do have many items that I think you could make use of, sir. And his
Okay.
demeanor completely changes as he's looking at you. He's like, I can sell this guy something.
Yeah, I bet. A normal-sized humanoid person. Great.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I guess we can look around somewhere else for a frying pan. They can't be that hard to find.
Something blunt. Something that I could, bash an enemy goblin's skull in with,
Well, that changes my plans.
Well, no, she's literally just listing off anything at this point.
All right. So Neros, what are you in the market for here?
Well, I need something that can make me more agile, like maybe allow me to jump a little higher and stride better and
Boots
sort
of striding and springing, perhaps.
Yeah, that sounds
I'm
promising.
real bad at rolling R's. I'm not going to try that again.
Oh, I can't roll ours at all. It's okay.
Boots of striding and springing, perhaps.
That sounds good.
I see. You shut up.
See, when I do it, it's in the back of my mouth.
Yeah,
I can-
I'm trying to do this like really shrill high voice at the same time. It's not working out. Should have practiced.
No, it's fine. No, just do what's comfortable.
All right. Yes, I believe I have a few pairs. They're a very commonly sought after item. Were you in the market for weaponry as well, sir?
Everybody wants to jump good.
It's fun to jump good when you don't have the fly spell on hand.
Or
Anyway.
wings.
Yeah. Let's see, weapons. My longsword has served me well, but I've been thinking about trying something else, like maybe some kind of one-handed polearm of some kind.
Oh, I think I have just the thing. And he will lead you over to a rack on the wall with weapons and shields. Over here. This here, and he pulls a fine spear off the wall, is a +1 spear. He'll let you look at it. It's
Okay.
very fine. I don't know much about real spears, but it looks
Yeah.
real nice and
Yeah, no.
stabby.
Yes, yeah, spears are pretty simplistic by design.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Neros takes it, he gives it a couple practice thrusts, and he notes how he actually kind of likes how it feels, it looks like. He's like, all right.
A lot of my soldiers
Well,
back
for-
home
for
use
that-
stuff like this.
For that, I'd be asking, say, 200 gold pieces. And the boots, I believe, go for about 340.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
I assure you, I would never try.
Hold on,
I
gotta
won't try
find
to
my
rip
notes.
you off, at least, because you have her in tow, and she knows all about my practices.
Shit, I don't remember how much he originally sold for. I thought I had it in my notes. Shit.
I thought
hold
you
on,
did
I'm gonna
too.
just- I thought I did. I'll have to scroll through our conversation to find it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Are you talking about,
Maybe check the pin messages.
didn't you just say he sold you for 10 gold?
Original, but that was
That's what he sold her for. That's not what he was trying
Oh.
to sell her for.
Gotcha.
You mean
He-
like
he
the
kept
time
having
you
to-
originally tried to sell me for 168 platinum?
Yes.
Plat-
Well, I had
Neros's jaw drops.
I had thought that a pet dragon might be worth some serious coinage. How could I know that you would be a miscreant who bites at every opportunity and takes fingers off of small children when given the chance?
Hey, it was only
And-
one. The others just bled. And you know it's because I tried to get your attention and nothing else worked.
Not worth my time.
Well, it might be worth your time soon.
Yeah, we're both like, so we'll see about that, bitch.
So anyway, you've been offered the boots
So-
and the spear for a total of 540 gold.
Okay. With that
I'm
in mind,
sorry,
Neros is gonna.
you don't have that much gold. I checked. So you're gonna need
I don't.
you have I believe a total of like 511 or something.
Something just
Yeah,
made a
you're right.
noise on my computer. What the fuck?
Yep. I didn't base this off of how much gold you have. I just rolled for it based off the tables in the DM's handbook. And sorry.
Okay, that's fair.
But
Nope.
it's well within your ability to haggle it. So
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
God, I would hope so.
Neros is gonna try the boots on, and he's gonna be like, "These are. I guess I could take these, but they're a little tight for me. Do you think you
roll a
could maybe?"
deception?
Yeah.
Can I help?
Okay.
I'm gonna help him every time, just so you know.
Yeah. So that's with advantage. You don't need it, but technically you have another roll if you'd like to do better.
Might as well try.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's better.
Nice.
Well, I mean, these things are magical. They can change over time to fit your physiology.
Sure, but that's not right
Yeah, but-
now.
Yeah, I'm kind of on a time crunch. I have this adventure I'm going on in just a couple days. I'm gonna have to be walking in these the whole time.
He's got to
300
carry me that whole way.
300 gold. 300
That,
for the boots.
I'm gonna
That's-
look at him kind of in a.
that's-
I mean, it's fake, but she's looking at him in a kind of we're thinking about it kind of way. And
Yeah,
I'm kind of
yeah.
Roll me a performance.
shaking my head.
Roll me a performance check, Pixie.
Of course, of course. Oof.
Good enough.
Good enough? Shit.
Wasn't a very hard DC.
okay.
The dude's a fucking bitch. That's why.
Okay. Now I can afford this stuff, but now as for the spear, is this? Wait a minute, and I look at the bottom half of it quizzically. Is that a crack, a splinter in the wood?
Where? And he'll kind of try and eye it. Roll me a deception with disadvantage because there is no
Yeah.
crack in it.
Yeah.
Sorry, picture.
Ooh.
Are you helping him?
I'm helping.
Oh, I think I noticed that too. I mean, I've been here. I've seen these weapons a lot.
Yeah. There's no crack in this. What are you talking about?
Wait, hold on. He gets to roll again since I helped.
No.
That just cancels out the
cancels it out,
disadvantage.
so, sadly, the lower number was the first one anyway. So
Yeah.
Oof.
Okay. Neros is gonna cut his losses and be like,
okay.
"All right, must be something in my eye."
So you're paying 500 gold.
Yep.
All right. Congrats, you've
I think
blown
it's
your
worth it.
entire savings.
I think it's worth it
Yep.
for these things.
So I don't have stats for those right now. I will get them for you later. I wasn't sure if you were actually going to buy them or not. So there you go. You've got those things. +1 spear and boots of springing and whatever. Can't remember.
Striding and springing.
Yeah, that.
Hope you get used to those shoes in time.
I may
Yeah,
have
I
to.
hope so too.
I may have to homebrew a little bit about the jumping rules because they seem kind of weird. It may just be that
Okay,
you get your
homebrewing is
movement
fun.
vertically safely.
Wait, what?
It may just be that you get to jump your movement vertically. But that would be your
Oh,
movement
yeah,
for
that's-
the turn.
yeah, that's
the
fine.
simple way to do it
That's-
that I found online.
You can do the
Like, I don't-
fucking Dragoon jump from Monster Hunter World now.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Or from Final Fantasy, which is what it's from. But yeah. So are you
Alright.
saying? You're saying I wouldn't even have to roll for it. I could just do it.
Yeah, just as your movement.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah,
Would
we'll
he still
see.
be
I'll
able to
need
have
look
the
at it.
forward movement of like?
No,
run or a
that
jump?
would be his movement for the turn.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like,
It would also
like you're-
negate the fall damage, right?
For that
Uh,
distance, yes. If he jumped, yes. If he fell the distance, no. But if he jumped from
No,
the
but if
ground,
he jumped using the boots.
yes. If he jumped using the boots, he would be safe for that amount of movement
Gotcha.
yeah, seems fair.
of falling distance, rather.
All right.
There are ways you can still break physics with that, but whatever.
Yeah.
We've already got a flying character. I figured it didn't make much of a difference.
Right. Good point.
All right. Is that all you guys wanted to get here, or?
I'm still looking for at least, like,
Okay.
a knife, possibly.
You don't find a knife, but what you do find is a bag of holding.
That would be pretty useful for you.
Well, it's about big enough to be a shoulder bag for me.
Yeah. So
Just kinda
here's the deal
inspecting
with here's the deal with the bags of holding. They're real big and they weigh 15 pounds.
Oh, what?
Yeah. I looked
There's not
this
even.
up.
There's not a purse of holding.
You can talk to Festimalacy about that.
To who?
The dude who owns the shop.
You mean Hamish?
Yeah.
All right,
Hey.
she's going to flutter over him to.
Oh, Hamish.
He'll kind of bat
She's
you
putting
away
on
and
her
go,
best-
not so close, beast.
Is that how you treat your customers usually?
It's how I treat a vermin who bites fingers off of children.
It was one. The others just bled, and I do have gold to spend. Do you not want
Two.
the gold?
And she like goes back to Neros to grab her little pouch, and she jingles it in front of him.
What is it that you would be interested in purchasing? So I can get
Well,
rid of
I
you
see those
sooner.
bags of holding are a little too big. Do you have something that would be a little more me-sized?
I can custom order something for you. It would be more expensive because it would be a custom job, but I could get you something.
On the bright side, it would also be less material, so that cuts down some of the cost.
It cuts down the cost of the final product, but you're asking me to commission a single piece for you. I order these things by the hundreds.
Well, you never know. Maybe some kids want to learn how to use them, and the saddlebags
Kids-
that you call bags
Kids
of
are
holding are too big.
perfectly capable of carrying these as they are made. These are made for most hominid races.
And she's gonna go over.
I can get one.
look
I
it
can get
over.
one for you for 600 gold pieces.
Hey,
That's-
DM.
That's a lot more than you have.
Yeah, I only have 47 gold.
I'm aware
You
of
know
that.
Well, you
but
have-
you can save up for it.
You also have 30 platinum, so in total
I
you
do?
really have 347. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I have here.
So this is something
Oh.
that you can always save up for.
Okay. Well, I don't have that now, but either I could run a credit,
You could
or
put
I
a-
may come back.
You could put a down payment on it, and I could commission it for you, and you can have it when you have the money.
All right. How much for the down payment?
Let's say 20%.
God damn it, you're making me do math. How fucking dare you?
It's 120 gold.
Yeah.
Thank you. How much would that be in platinum? Shit.
Divided by 10. It's 12.
So 12 plat.
12 platinum?
Mhm.
I could also do 10 platinum and then do the rest in gold, right?
Yep, you can
Mhm.
But then I
divvy
wouldn't
that
know
out
how
however
much
you
that would
want,
be.
and I don't need to know about it. You can just delete that from your character sheet however you want. Or from Neros' character sheet, I guess.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
it's
just
all
gonna-
it is.
It's 120.
I'm just gonna take out
You said 120 gold, right?
or 12 platinum. So I'm just gonna do 12 platinum.
Okay, yeah, I'll do 12 platinum. I'm taking it out of my thing. I have it saved on my sheet too, just so I know
Alright.
what my credit is.
Yeah. So you
And
currently
she
Let's-
takes out the 12 platinum and she puts it in his little hands.
Let me get some measurements, and he'll kind of wave you over to a corner where he's got a measuring tape, and he kind of holds it up on your back and on your side.
She's
Alright.
very proud of herself right now.
All right, I have the dimensions, and he's writing all of them down. And then he hands you a copy, and it's a credit slip, and there you go. You owe him, I believe it's 480 gold
Or-
pieces still.
Yeah,
Yep.
let me put that in my notes just real quick.
Or
Oh,
equivalent.
I just realized I might get that much from the compensation.
Maybe.
let's see.
You said I owe him how much?
480 gold pieces or equivalent is what it says on the credit slip.
That would be like 48 platinum, right?
Yes.
Yes, it would in
Sweet.
fact be exactly 48 platinum.
Okay, there. I have it saved.
All right.
She's like, pleasure doing business with you, good sir.
We're stop in about a month, and I might have it for you.
I should be able to save up that much from my new adventuring party job.
Oh, God, you have a job.
That's right.
Fine.
'Cause I am a
please leave my
sapient bee.
store. Thank you for your patronage.
Now get the fuck out.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, he is so done with all of this.
I am reveling in being able to make him so mad. You know I am.
And through gritted
And so
teeth,
is Pixie.
through gritted teeth, as you walk out the door, if you want to roll, would you like to roll inside on this?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, yeah, both of you roll inside.
Oof.
Yeah.
I am too caught up in how proud I am of
Okay.
fucking him up.
I'm not.
So he is speaking through gritted teeth, clasping his hands, and Cube, you realize that he's saying this because there are people walking around outside the store who can hear this. He goes, "Do come back soon."
Oh, we will.
The
Don't
doors-
worry about
and
it.
the
I'll
door's
be
closed
seeing you
behind you.
soon enough. Don't you worry your pretty little head.
You can see his eye twitching as you walk away.
Oh, Neros, that felt wonderful. I love the small moments of being able to put little people like him in their place.
All right. So now y'all
Yeah,
are
he
outside the
he
magic
seems
shop.
like someone who deserves it, certainly. I didn't realize that you had been with him for months. That must have been unpleasant.
Agony, darling, agony. Plus, I spoke to him every day, and he always just looked away or spoke to another customer. Sometimes he even waved at me to get me to shut up when somebody was coming into the store. Couldn't
So-
have anybody know he was speaking to a sapient creature.
So very, very specifically, he would have been waving at you and going, "I'll not be tricked by your parenting skills, beast," is what he would have said to you.
Oh. But he also probably would have tried to get me to shut up when there were customers in there.
Yes.
I might have spoken to one or two of the children.
To be like, don't get close. Do not get close to me. I will bite you. I will bite.
Like, I don't know why, but there's a video of, like, Kermit, that poor Italian Greyhound, where it's just him biting Jenna for, like, a minute straight. And it's
have
like,
no
that's
idea
kind
what
of
you're
the
talking about.
energy. I'll
Yeah,
link you.
me neither. I thought you meant Kermit the Frog for a
Yeah,
second.
so did
I was
I.
very
And
He's
then you-
confused.
named after Kermit, of course.
Alrighty. And
Anyway,
with that, y'all are back in town. What do y'all want to do? Oh, y'all
I'm
need to
realizing
get a weapon, right?
Yes, I would
Oh, yeah.
very much like a weapon.
Okay. So the market is... Neros, you know that if you walk down the road in this direction,
hmm
and then up here to this green area, that is the market.
okay.
I've still got, like, just a huge grin on my face.
Pixie is all grins.
Oh, she's having a great time. It's part of her chaotic nature. She feels
Good.
good to have, like, made that man uncomfortable and angry.
How are you doing, Ari? How much more of this can you stand?
I'm doing okay, but it
Okay.
helps that I'm looking down at my, like, art screen, too.
Yeah, you
because
probably
let's-
don't actually need to look at the screen very much at all.
Yeah, because, quite frankly, there's no dark mode for Roll20, so...
Yeah. God, it's
Oof,
so bad.
it's a lot of white.
hmm
Yep, sorry that the map is so bright too.
It's okay.
Alright, so y'all are in the market. As y'all are milling about, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for either a blunt weapon or a sharp weapon.
Okay.
I mean, I'm probably fluttering near Neros, but I am flying off every now and then to, like, look more closely at something.
Yeah, I mean, the crowd is diverse, but he is bright red. Like, he's pretty easy to pick out in a crowd.
And now I am clutching my coin purse since, I mean, I'm not actually,
Okay.
And if anything, she can like curl her tail around.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can curl her tail around the bag if she needs to like actually pick up anything.
Okay. So the first thing that you see, as far as things that would be relevant to your weapon search, is a stall.
And Neros is kind of following her around like a dad keeping an eye on his daughter, and she wanders around the mall.
Which is hilarious because that makes him grandpa.
Lol. Okay, so first thing you notice is a stall with a billion fucking knives, like dangling from wires and like in nice little blocks and trays, and there's so many knives. Are you interested in that shop?
I am. You know, I'm checking out. Well, it's like a farmer's market, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so she's enjoying, all the stalls.
Yeah.
It actually kind of reminds her of home a little bit. Because a lot of where she's from, there's a lot of those kind of outdoor marketplaces.
Yeah, I think probably the best way to describe this is kind of like, like stereotypical, like, festivals as they're depicted in, like, anime. It stalls like that. Like, there's people...
So it's like a Renaissance fair, you can say that.
I've never been to a Renaissance fair, but yeah, from what I've heard...
Oh, you poor thing, they're so much fun.
Never had the opportunity. Yeah, so there are stalls everywhere. There are people just like sardined into this like narrow walkway with like all these makeshift stalls set up, and this stall in particular is selling just knives. And there are lots of knives out. Sorry, it's a good movie. Anyway.
She's gonna just start inspecting.
Okay. And the shopkeep will see you and initially tries to wave you off, thinking that you're some kind of flying creature.
I'll just wave the coin purse at her. Or
are you a customer?
Gender they are.
Yes, I am a customer.
I'll roll for that. They're female.
Okay.
All right. And they are a nondescript race because I don't care enough to do that for the shopkeeper.
I just make them human.
Sure. Those have to be somewhere, I guess.
Yeah. I guess we do have to have some humans.
Yep. Okay. So, human female shopkeeper A looks at you and goes, "Oh, well, are you in the market for some kitchen tools or?"
I need a weapon.
Oh.
Something that isn't just my teeth and tail.
Well, I don't have many of those. I do have a couple. Here's my selection of. You probably need something pretty small, don't you?
Kitchen knife size, probably.
Here, I think these will work for you. Do you see them?
Where?
You should see. Oh, never mind.
There we go.
Now you should see them.
Ooh.
There's your selection. These are called, and she will explain as you're looking at them. They are stiletto daggers. They're about a foot long,
piercing.
but they are very thin.
Ooh.
And
How
Those are
good
cool.
are these for slashing? By any chance?
These are for piercing.
Piercing?
If you're using them as a weapon, I mean they're made of pretty hard material, so they might snap if you slash at something that's really hard, and it puts a lot of force. Really, what you want to do is get up close to someone's armor and kind of sneak it into the gaps.
Yes,
I'm not much of a soldier, but I had to do so much research for these things.
Yeah, these are
y'all
cool.
are making me learn a lot of shit. Yeah, these are like actual like replica daggers that you can buy.
No, that middle one is actually beautiful.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the one on the right.
Me too. That's my
Yeah.
favorite one.
The middle one is just probably more like her style.
Mm-hmm.
The
Just
most
from where
ornate
she's
one.
from.
Okay, yep. So here's your option. She will offer them all to you for 40 gold. Or sorry, they're each 40 gold.
Okay. Should I be looking for other options first?
You can if you want.
I do love this one with the swirls. And the price is quite nice. However, I may want to search around just a little bit and compare my prices and
okay.
options. Does
Well,
that work for you, ma'am?
I mean, people very rarely buy weapons from me, so I'm sure I'll still have them. If you come
Okay.
back. Do come back.
Of course.
And she'll kind of nervously watch you flicker off like, damn, didn't make the sale.
Don't worry, she is actually considering it, but she wants to weigh her options.
Mhm.
She's, business.
Yeah.
She likes business.
Okay. So are you now looking for a blunt cookware section?
Anything that sells blunt stuff or kitchen stuff in general, because she knows that kitchen knives can be very nasty.
You notice a distinct lack of hammers, and that may be because the best hammer shop in town is in the slums.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back to Neros, and I'm just gonna be like,
I wonder if I could commission a tiny little hammer from our friend. That would be quite funny, wouldn't it?
Well, if you want to support his business, I didn't think you'd be interested in that, but I'm sure he'd be happy to.
He seems to be the only one that sells bashing heads in instruments in this town, so.
And as you say that out of the corner of your eye, you notice a small stall with a bunch of like iron cookware.
like the good cast iron shit,
good cast
right?
iron shit that's going to be real heavy and you might not be able to pick up.
Even the little ones?
We'll see. We'll see what you find.
Only one way to find out.
Alright. And then, of course, they'll have, like, knives and, you know, deboners and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, the knife shop is the lady that you were just talking to.
Well,
this
kitchen
is more...
kitchen knives.
Well, no, that's what she
There's
sold.
a difference.
That's what she sold. This is more like skillets and woks and, you know, like cast iron cookware.
Well, I might as well look at my options for blunt force trauma before I make a decision.
She'll flutter over there, do the same thing she did at the other shop.
Hello, welcome. What can I do for you, my tiny friend?
I'm looking for something blunt and good for bashing bone. In my size, I should clarify.
I mean, I sell cookware, but I'm flattered that you would think that my cookware would be useful in battle. Well, in your size, about how much can you lift? Maybe one of these, and he'll pull a thinner looking skillet off one of the racks and try to hand it to you.
How big?
Like carefully. It's pretty big. It's about as wide as your wingspan.
Okay, honey, I'm looking at this and I can tell I cannot lift this. Do you have anything smaller by any chance?
Maybe this, and he'll pull out something that's about half that size. And
I'll give this one a try.
Roll me a strength check.
Of course.
You only need to do this once.
So she doesn't drop it. He probably has a hand underneath it,
Yeah.
just to be sure.
Yeah, that's immediately
nope.
back in his hand.
Nope. Oh, I hate this body. I hate this body.
Well, I can't change what you're born with. You know, I do have one other thing. And he'll pull out something that's about the same size and it's a bit lighter. Make me another strength check.
What?
Now that is amazing.
Well, I guess
That
you're going
is
with the knife, aren't
amazing.
you?
I'm
That
gonna
is
have to
a-
go with the stiletto, which is fine. She's like,
Maybe not.
You know
maybe
what?
not
I
this
think
time.
I'm going to. I don't. I'm.
I've quite literally weighed my
sorry.
options.
I am.
Yeah,
I
she
wouldn't
just
want
said,
you to
"I'm
hurt
sorry."
yourself. Maybe not. As much as I'd like the business, I'm not even sure you can take the product home.
Like, I've got somebody who could take my heavy stuff to wherever home is
well,
now. But
Yeah, but I
In
can't.
battle.
I can't swing
in
it around
battle,
for you.
yeah. Yeah.
Good
exactly.
luck. I hope you find something. I'm sorry I couldn't help you.
Oh, it's okay.
Maybe
it's
I'll
quite all right.
Maybe I'll start making smaller skillets. You see
Hey,
him
you
kind
never
of
know.
kind of
Kids
jotting
like to
down,
play with tiny things.
and he kind of turns away from you, and he's not really paying attention to you anymore, and he's kind of like jotting down notes.
Alright, and I'm gonna flutter back to the nice human lady.
Oh, hello. Have you decided to make a purchase?
Yes. Oh, remember
good.
that knife I pointed out? The stiletto with the lovely swirls?
Did you want the middle one?
The middle one, yes.
Okay.
And I will
Alright.
put down... I'm gonna save my gold, because I want to use that for small purchases.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
put
you
down
can just hand her 4
4...
platinum. Yeah.
Yep, I dig into the bag and I give her 4 platinum.
Okay. And she will thank you graciously and like bow to you like a billion times, and very carefully hand you the dagger with a like leather cloth wrapped around the sharp edge. Do you need a belt for that?
I am probably going to need a belt.
Okay.
Possibly a sheath, though I don't think this thing is going to pierce my wings.
Look for Dave Regent. His stall is right over there. He does leatherworking. I'm sure he has some belts that can be cut down to your size very quickly.
I greatly appreciate it.
You have
Come on,
a
Neros.
wonderful day, madam.
No.
All right. So you find the leatherworking stall. It's pretty easy to find. It's just a couple stalls down, and there's a dude who is working leather very rhythmically, and just kind of, softening it up. And he's about to cut something. And he's kind of doing this like as like a demonstration. There's a couple of people kind of absentmindedly watching as they walk by, but no one really like hovering around to watch. Oh,
Sir?
hi. What can I do for you?
Yes, I need something that will keep this knife affixed to my body.
You need like a belt?
Probably a belt, yes.
Okay.
I'm still considering if I need a sheath, because I don't think this thing is actually going to pierce my wing.
Well, I mean, with wings as delicate as yours, I'd say you probably can't be too careful.
That is true.
Yeah, I can set you up like a small leather sheath for that. Just that one dagger?
Just the one dagger.
Okay.
And a sort of belt harness that can not
Yeah.
affront my wings too much, yes?
Yeah, would you like some tie-ons for pouches and things?
Perhaps.
Okay.
I don't know how much I can actually carry, mind you.
Well, I mean,
That's why I've got him. And she points back
it's
to
always good to
Neros.
have room for the lighter loads,
True.
It might be good to have a spot for that bag of holding you're getting.
Oh, yes,
Oh, you have a
that
bag
is
of holding coming your way. Okay.
Yes,
A little one.
A little one, about my size.
All right. Well. Yeah. That'll be. It's a custom job. I think I can do it in about an hour. It'll say 20 gold.
20 gold. Yeah, I can do that. And she hands him 2 platinum.
All right. He'll thank you, and he'll get to work, and in about an hour he will cut you up a very nice, well-made leather belt with pouches
With a
and
sheath.
things. So now you can carry your own damn shit.
Yeah!
All
And
right.
I've got little enough money that I can probably keep it on my person. Yay!
Hooray! It's almost as if Jiren set this up on purpose. I'm glad you walked right into it. Okay, so there you go. That's all done. Are you guys done for the day? Anything else you want to do?
There's
Pixie
one last-
is coming to the realization that she has nowhere to sleep.
You know, I usually slept in that cage in that shop.
Well,
Do
I
they
guess
give rooms at the guild, whatever, for little things like me?
I mean, I'm sure they'd give you one now that you're a member.
Yeah.
Or you could I guess you could stay at my place if you really want.
Sleep over.
Well, my options are very limited, and I don't think they'll give me much in the way of food there, as far as I know. So
They'll give you. It's not great food, but it'll keep you full, especially you for your size.
very cute.
Hold
It's
on.
up to you.
Yawn coming in.
All right. As you guys are figuring that out, let's skip over to Adolwyn for a second.
Yeah.
Adolwyn, anything you'd like to add to your day? Thanks for being a trooper and sitting through all that.
I kept myself busy.
Good.
Think of anything.
Okay.
How about as she's she's just practicing trying to
Trying to
conjure Echo Knight.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me Arcana. I think we had you roll last time, right? Go ahead and roll me 3 Arcanas. Okay. All right. So as you're practicing, you do this for an hour or two. And by the end of this, you are very exhausted, and you have just barely even gotten the faintest spectral image of an echo to appear. Like it's almost as if there never even was anything, and it was just in your head that you saw something. And it's kind of disheartening, to be honest. You didn't do a very good job this time.
Oh, my pride. Gosh darn
Okay,
it!
nobody was around to see it this time.
Yeah.
Why isn't it working? 9!
All right. It's a good desperation character moment there. All right. I think that's a good place to cut back. Okay. So what have you guys decided where Pixie's sleeping?
Neros has no opinion. Pixie can stay with him if she wants, or she can meet her new mercenary guild buddies.
She's trying to think of if she'd be comfortable bunking
With the tiefling?
in a place with... No, the tiefling she doesn't mind. It's bunking with a bunch of people at the Mercenaries Guild or whatever.
Who you don't know, who you haven't proven
Who
yourself
I don't
to.
know, who we probably
Well-
have like cafeteria style like food.
Mhm.
Well, you know Mathcos. You could find
Yeah,
him.
I know
and-
Mathcos, but that's true. It's basically she wants to hang out with one tiefling or the other, basically.
This is true.
Unfortunately, she does appreciate Neros's like part in the team more, so
Okay.
she'll
Yeah,
probably
makes
go
sense.
with him.
All right. I believe you have
Okay.
that permission.
Yep. So I'll bring her over to my house.
Yep.
And before we
I
go
don't
in,
know
there
that.
was... I think it was this one, the black building.
Yeah, it's the black building. I don't
Yeah.
have a map for you, but
No, that's okay.
That's
because
okay.
there was something I wanted to do before we go in,
does
and
it
I was to
involve a
practice.
bakery?
No,
Okay,
What the
And it
fuck's
was to-
bakery?
don't worry about it.
it's... Yeah. I just wanted to practice with my boots of striding and springing and see if I can jump up onto my own roof.
Alright, she's gonna perch herself on the top of the roof, because she wants to see if he can do it too.
Remind me how nice your house is.
It's as nice as an entire career of pirating can buy you.
You do not have the vertical movement to be able to jump to the very top of your house, but you can jump onto
Dang
to the eaves of like the side of your house where there is one room that's kind of like only single floor.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
And maybe you see if I can get up to the roof from there.
Okay, and you see some people in the streets down below kind of looking up at you going, what is Uplift doing? This is your neighbors, they know you.
Yeah. I'll look it down them and be like, new boots.
Oh, okay. That just completely explains it because this is the D&D world and magic exists.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for.
Everyone just goes about their business. Some little kids are still watching you because they find it fascinating.
There's a reason I'm
These
doing this
little
on my
kids
own
be
roof.
little kids, man.
All right.
Okay, and then once I'm up on the roof, I'll be like, shit, how do I get back down?
Do you know how to lockpick your own house?
We could... The window in the back is kind of... doesn't lock well. I could probably jimmy it open.
You want me to give it a shot?
If you want.
Yeah, I'm a rogue. I can do rogue things.
Sure, yeah, go for it.
Do you even have lockpicks?
No, but I've got a very sharp and very thin-pointed tail.
You've also got a very small knife.
A very small knife, but I don't want to break it. I'm still kind of, like I just bought it. I've also got tiny hands.
This is true.
Basically,
I think I
my
could
body
probably-
is my weapon.
Nice.
Alright, what do I roll
Actually-
for that?
You are going to roll me
Dexterity, right?
sleight of hand with disadvantage.
Sleight of hand with disadvantage.
Because you don't have any tools for this. You managed to jimmy that window open. It's real loose.
Yeah. There we go. After you, it is your house.
Yeah, I'll clamber in. Get
So
some
how
lantern-
nice would a full life of pirating be exactly?
Pretty damn nice, I expect.
You go,
Alright,
you go
yeah,
ahead and
she's
describe that
staying
for
here
us.
because it's a little...
Let's...
What?
You go ahead and describe your house for us, Cube.
Okay, so it's not quite a mansion, but it's pretty well built and pretty large as we've described.
Mhm.
But
One
it
of the
doesn't-
nice houses in like the richer neighborhood.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah. This place his house has like a courtyard in front of it, like a small like fenced off like grassy area.
Yeah, but it's not like super opulent. He didn't want it to stand out too much from the rest of the neighborhood. So
But he did have it built himself.
Nice.
I did. I thought I had just...
I thought you did. Isn't that
Purchased.
what we talked about?
Does he have a bug out room?
A
In
what?
case like enemy pirates or something from his past try and come after him?
Not that you know of.
So that's a yes.
I mean, Neros already told you about one way to break in. I think he's hesitant to give you any more secrets about his...
No, of course. She was just asking for a way to like get him into his house without having to jump all the way down to the ground.
Might have been able to use a rope or something, but whatever.
Who has a rope?
I believe
I do.
I believe
If-
Cube does. 50 feet of him,
Oh.
right?
Yep.
Well, it's alright. My nature said break in. It's his house anyways.
Yep.
And I've been meaning to get that fixed, but for now I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah,
Anyway.
that seems like a poor security right there.
Roll me a straight int check, Cube.
A what?
Int check, intelligence. It occurs to you that maybe if you had just jumped a little bit, maybe you might have been able to survive the fall based on how the boots work.
Yeah, but I wanted to do a big jump to see how well I could do it.
Yeah, I mean from the top of your roof to the ground.
Wait, I thought it was based on like I have to.
You have to jump. Doesn't
Okay.
say how high.
Okay, well, if I know that, then I'm not going to bother with any of that.
You didn't figure
'Cause
that out
I
until
like-
you were already inside.
Okay, fine.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah.
Pretty
for
much.
future reference.
Yeah. Something
I'm
that
just
comes to
glad
you
I
after
can-
the fact.
Yeah, that does happen to me a lot in real life.
Oh, that happens to me all the fucking time. Are you kidding me?
Exactly. That's why I held my tongue when you were actually doing it.
Plus,
Yeah,
it
so
let
he'll-
me use my rogue skills.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the interior is sparsely decorated, like not super opulent, but there are a couple of knickknacks sitting around. Like, you notice down on the main hall, there's actually a ship in a bottle that's an airship in a bottle specifically that's completely painted black.
Is it
You
enchanted
do this
to
one
actually
yourself?
No, it's just suspended on wires inside the bottle.
Okay.
I am gonna be jokingly like,
You did this one yourself, did you?
Oh no, I'm not. My hands aren't delicate enough to do that kind of work.
Is it?
I
Is
could
it
probably
your ship?
reach in there with my own paws
Yes.
and do it.
Okay.
Wait, what was that, Pixie?
I said I could probably reach in with my own paws and do it.
I'd appreciate if you didn't.
No,
touch it,
no,
actually.
no, not this one. I mean in the future.
Yeah, maybe that's an alternate future craftsman job you could take on.
For however long I'm stuck like this, anyways.
Speaking of that,
Kel's
I-
already figured it out, Cube.
no, and I like just cough if he like heard that, because she didn't mean to say that quietly. That's my bad.
So
I was in a vibe.
does
Can I roll
does the
insight
ship have
to-
a nameplate? Yes, you can.
I think it would not have a nameplate
Okay.
because he doesn't want to be too obvious about it.
And is it
Probably
actually
his old
is
ship.
it actually the color though?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. So
Black ship.
the ship in that bottle is a black airship. It's probably Juggernaut class, but I'll leave that to Cube.
I was thinking it was whatever the
Just
the
below
size
that.
beneath Juggernaut is.
Size beneath
like-
Juggernaut is cruiser.
Yeah, that sounds good. Cruiser.
Okay.
Still bulky, but also a little more agile.
Still got the same same layout though. It's just smaller.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a 17 on insight, so you can reveal whatever you feel is appropriate for that roll.
I will do that in DMs.
Okay. Not for the audience, got it. So I actually missed what you were rolling for. What was the question?
I said
It
for
was-
as long as I'm stuck like this. Anyways. Basically, just
Yeah,
making a
I'll
pass
get it.
about
I'll
how
get it
she's
when
not.
I'm editing, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. So I presume you guys chat for a bit and then retire for the night.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll lay
did
out
you-
some
Did
blanket
you want
for
to
her
stop
and
at
like
the
a little.
temple at all, or?
Oh yeah. I feel like I'm taking up the whole thing right now, but
No, I've been taking up the whole
If
thing.
anybody
So
else
what I'm
has
gonna
anything
do is
that they want to do,
I'm gonna like take all those blankets and like flap my way to like a nice couch or something
Okay.
and make a nest.
okay. When
Nice.
when
She's
uh,
enjoying the small luxuries that are here because she misses luxury, guys. Can you tell?
a little bit.
yeah.
You've been hinting at it quite commonly.
Good.
When Cube goes to temple, do you want to attend with him?
She's pretty sure they're not gonna have a statue to Tiamat in there, so
Probably not.
probably not.
And Neros will tell you as much. And so then you stay there. Okay. So Neros, you go and you pray to Helm for a bit. You do whatever rites you feel are necessary and appropriate. And you return and nothing happens to you. Congrats.
Yay.
Anything else to add before we head off for the night, Dalwyn?
I don't have anything other than try your heart out.
All right. Adolwyn spends the night huddled in her blankets crying because Echo Knight didn't want to work for her. It's very sad, despite the fact that I'm laughing. All right. And that is where we're going to end for today. Thank you for joining, everybody. We hope you've enjoyed. I've been Wander G, your GM, and I was graced with the wonderful presence of my players, Idiot Cube, as Neros, Spaded Ace,
Hello.
as Pixie, and Cultist Kells,
See ya.
as a Dalwyn or Syve. We will be live again next Monday at 6:30 p.m., hopefully. Please consider joining our Discord for the best way to give us feedback. Have a great day, stay safe, healthy, and take care. This episode should be on YouTube in the next few days.
Yay!